What's up? Look at my nice ride. I had some requests to do another GTASMR video. Well, I had a lot of them to do that, but specifically I had some to ride a motorcycle in the rain, which I thought was a great idea. I don't really ride bikes, and I love anything in the rain. So this one, I've tried out a few, and this one I liked the sound of the most. Some of them were kind of whiny sounding, and I didn't like that. So we're gonna go for a bike ride. I'm gonna start out in third person, and then we'll move into first. But as you can see, I'm wearing the helmet, and I think I'm gonna take the helmet off when I do first, which of course sounds incredibly unsafe. I should never do that, but just so it doesn't impede my visibility. Look, I found the sound studio, and I don't really remember coming here in the game. I thought I would just drive around for a minute. Looks like a little bit of catering is happening here. Hot dog, food truck kind of thing, and oh look, there's one of the stages. A bunch of facades, like a little city. This is cool, right? Yeah, I don't know why. I'm sure you have submissions here. I wonder if I can go up these steps. Hey! Look at that. And then, well, okay, I'm not gonna go that way. Let me just back up. Let me go around. Yeah, I read all the comments. I try to see what you guys like the most. And a lot of people said that they prefer if the audio is recorded live, which I have there's pros and cons to both, right? If I'm recording live, I'm usually a little more distracted because I'm trying to play the game simultaneously, so I may mess up, I may make mistakes, I may forget what I'm talking about, or mix up my words and stuff like that. Is this the actual trailer where you're in this thing when you enter director mode? You come out of a trailer, a little Airstream trailer. It might be here. No, maybe not, but it looks like that. So, I'm distracted, and, the pro is that I get to live react, and if there's something happening, I often try to react regardless, but this time I can really properly do it, versus if I record the audio and the video at separate times, well then I can focus more on the ASMR. However, I may not be able to always comment on what was happening or what I'm thinking. I don't always remember exactly what I was thinking in a given moment. So, but I can make the audio better. I can also, another reason why I started doing that was because the PC's a little loud. I'm playing a game like GTA. So, if I recorded the video separately, I wouldn't have to deal with loud computer fan, and I could just pretend it's not happening. But also it lets me use my Rode mics, which I would hold the two mics in each hand. Obviously I can't hold a mic and record or hold a controller. This is a church, yep. Just finding some new stuff that I haven't necessarily seen. Oh look, there's a cemetery. Oh, it's bouncy. Oops. Let's not do that, let's not. Someone actually also asked if I could do a little off-roading. So here we go, do a little off-roading. I mean, this looks like a pretty good off-roading kind of bike. I know absolutely nothing about cars and bikes, so who knows? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Let's see, where are we? Looks like the hills. This is really nice kind of view. Let's go up here. What's this building? I mean, I don't recognize recognize it, but then there's lots I don't recognize in the game, so that means nothing. Let's go over to this field-looking thing. Are there schools in this game? I just realized you don't see kids because they can't include children, like pedestrian children, because obviously then the player would be able to like hurt them, and you don't want that. So, but that doesn't mean that there can't be like a school that you just don't see children. I was just thinking this kind of looks like maybe a university or a boarding school or something very fancy. Very impressive that I managed to hit the one pole around, right? Okay, I'm not very good at riding a bike. That says training center. Let's see, what is this? San Andreas. I can't read the rest of the thing. Republic. Oh. That doesn't help. Some very, very pretty fancy houses around here, though. Oh, look, there's kind of like a little dirt road. Let's go up that. Yeah, I actually tested out like 3 motorcycles before I picked this one. I go by sound for my cars and stuff more than look or make or model. That's the most important aspect to me is sound. I always want to go in these houses, you know, and you kind of can. Like, you can go in the back, and then of course there's the player house. Is this a pool? Look at this thing. Oh, this is a pool. Okay, that is the pool. This is like a little reflecting pool kind of thing. I don't know. It's some very rich people thing. It's like a pool that, you know, you don't actually go in. Yeah, these houses, realistically, I'm sure are crazy, crazy expensive. This one's in foreclosure. Uh-oh. What happened? Can I go around the back? Let's see the pool for this one. Oh, that's a big pool. Yeah. How much do you think this house costs? Am I gonna be stuck? Can I get stuck? Or no, maybe I can get out this way. No, I'm stuck. And also, my bike is so dirty. Do you see this? Look at the side of it. It's filthy. Maybe I should just go for a quick dump at the pool, you know, clean it up. Just kidding, I won't do that. How's your day been? I hope you've had a great day so far, and that you are ready for a little relaxation, rest. I remember this place, I've been here before. I'm not gonna go up though. Go back down, and then I'll maybe do some first person soon. My day's been pretty good. I'm working hard this week, trying to catch up because, as I mentioned in a previous video, I don't know if you saw or not, but I was sick last week and I didn't get to record as many videos as I would. I try to film, edit, upload, make thumbnail, you know, everything you have to do. 3 videos a week. I only got 2 done. One as I was starting to get sick and I wasn't sure, and then one mid-illness, and then I really couldn't do any more after that. I tried, but I didn't have the energy, and that's okay. That's part of the reason why I record ahead of when I'm, like, you guys see 3 uploads a week, and by the time this comes out, I will have next week's video already made. And I do this to give myself a little cushion, a little breathing room for scenarios, like I said, where if I get sick, I'm not thinking, oh my gosh, well, I have no video to upload today, so that way you always have the content and you never notice if I'm then because I have these a week's worth of videos that are unreleased, I let anyone who subscribes to my Patreon page access to all of those. So you get to watch things like a week early, sometimes more. So that's like part of the reason why I do that, for both reasons. So it wasn't a big deal that I didn't get as much stuff filmed, but of course that means I'm working like extra hard this week. Yeah, but it's okay because I'm feeling like really good now that I no longer am sick. Yeah, I had like this great burst of energy or something. Yesterday I was like working out and cleaning up and filming. Yeah, I felt like I got a lot done yesterday, and I'm doing pretty good today. I made like a delicious lunch just now, and I had lunch, and now I'm filming, and I'll spend the rest of my day editing this and getting it uploaded for everyone and putting it on Patreon, and yeah, that's my day. Oh, here's that plate. I feel like I was here in a recent video. This is pretty cool, it's pretty fun. I'm kind of having fun, like dirt biking, kind of. Although, yeah, I'm probably getting really muddy. Sorry, Franklin. Super muddy. Oh, that turn was a little too tight for me. Let me see my bike. Yeah. It's just like the one side. Look at that. This side's like perfectly clean. Other side's a mess. I don't know what happened. I know that people have been asking me for like over a year now if I would do a GTA Online video. And honestly, I don't know why I would. I don't really know what that would add. I don't think it would add anything. It would just make it way less relaxing. I have to worry about other people. I'm at the sign. I almost at the Hollywood sign because, you know, that's what it is. Let's dirt bike down, yeah. And then I'll switch to first person. This could be a disaster. Because I kind of can't see. Okay, I can't see now. I'm just coasting. Oh, this was nice. This was actually kind of relaxing. Just like a little coast down. Reminds me of growing up in the house that I grew up in. There was a big house across the street. It was huge, and it sat on this massive lot. It was like crazy big. It must have been multiple acres, with like just this huge front lawn that was like a couple acres big, but they had this massive driveway. It was so weird, like this house like didn't fit in. Like on the other side of the street where I lived was just a bunch of regular normal houses, and you could fit like 3 lots width-wise the same as their lot. So, but they moved out, and I was pretty young, and no one bought the house, maybe because it was expensive. I would assume it's expensive, I don't know. So me and some of the other local kids, what we like to do is we would ride down their driveway, kind of like this, on our scooters or a bike or something like that. For me it was a scooter. I loved my scooter. My auntie and uncle got it for me when I was little, and yeah, I love riding that thing. So he would, you know, climb up this big, it was surprisingly steep, this lawn. So it's like these people that kind of lorded over all of us. But this is after they moved out, like I said. So one day, I was hanging out with my mom. We were watching Back to the Future. I'll never forget that. It was one of my favorite films. We're watching Back to the Future, and the kids that lived like behind me, who were my friends. Oh, I was friends with the girl, and her brother was a little too old to be hanging out with, you know, young kids. So, but he was sweet and tolerated us. They asked if I wanted to go play on the hill, the driveway. I was like, yeah, I will. Wished my mom goodbye and go second of all, I said I was gonna do first person, so let me take off the helmet. I think. What am I doing? How do you take it off? I swear there's like, there we go, you should wait, and he takes it off. Same with if you wait on the bike, he will put it on. So I'm just gonna keep moving and not give him a chance to put the helmet on. Okay. Alright, so I see my wheel wiggling back and forth, and I'm like, uh-oh, and sure enough, soon, like, it lurches and throws me off, and I still don't know what happened exactly, but I landed hard on my side, on my arm too. I think my arm kind of shielded my head and took the brunt of the fall, and I remember my dad was working in our front yard across the street, you know, and he saw what happened, and he came running, bless his heart. He's such a good dad. He was so worried. And they made me go inside, and they're making me like lift my arm up, and like they're like, you know, kind of poking it gently, and like, does this hurt? Does this hurt? And me being like, you know, typical kid, I was like, no, I'm fine. It's fine. And they're talking amongst themselves like, I think we need to take her to the hospital. Like, I think I need to get an X-rayed. And I, you know, just desperately don't want that, and I don't want a big deal. And I'm like, it's fine. I can totally move it. In retrospect, I was in shock because my wrist was broken. Yeah, I was in shock. I wasn't really feeling any pain, but it was broken. I think pretty cleanly. It was a pretty clean break, but it was broken like a couple places in the wrist, and then I got a cast in. I wanted a purple cast, I think. Was it? Yeah, I think mine was purple. And that was the only time I ever broke a bone. I was pretty lucky, and it was pretty, like, I had pretty good bones, but I don't know what happened. I just landed hard on it. Honestly, the worst part wasn't breaking my wrist. It was the fact that my glasses went kind of flying, I think, and got smushed, and I had just gotten a new pair of glasses. You know, my parents had lovingly bought me a new pair, and they were really cool because they had these little magnets on the corners, the outer corners of the glasses had small magnets, and they came with clip-on sunglasses that you know, so they would attach via the magnets to the front of the lenses. And honestly, I can remember what they looked like, and I looked so bad in them, but I thought that this was the coolest thing ever. And I had them for like less than a month, you know, like 2 weeks, and I was like so cool for having these. And then when I landed funny on my glasses weren't broken. However, the little round magnet bit on one of the sides got twisted, kind of crushed, and the sunglasses could never clip back on. So I was devastated because I felt like I had wasted my parents' money, and that was the worst part. Not undoubtedly how much they spent taking me to the hospital and getting a cast put on me, which probably was expensive knowing America. No, I was upset about my glasses though. Yeah, I was a very weird kid that hated my parents spending money on me. I think, oh, maybe that's normal. Were you like that? I was like that. I think it was something about the way I was like raised to be very frugal and take really, really good care of possessions, because you only get one, you know, it's like what they tell me. So because of that, I just took it really, really seriously, and I would never ask for anything. Whoa, here we go. I didn't ask for toys and stuff. And if they did give me things, which they did because they were really sweet, I was like, I will take the best care of this. I will protect it with my life. Whoa. Alright, we're getting... Okay, off-roading in first person is maybe not my stomach. Just because I'm doing first person. Okay, I don't want you feeling like that. We'll stick to first. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna stay here. Yeah, so that's like the story of the only time that I broke a bone. Meanwhile, I had a friend, bless his heart, he broke bones constantly. I don't know what. I think he hated milk. Like, he never, ever drank milk, and he had kind of brittle bones because of it. I just remember, like, in all the years I knew him, he broke like 3 or 4 bones. And he broke more before I knew him, and probably more after. Bless his heart. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. It's cool though. I gotta keep moving or I put on my helmet, which realistically, as I said, was a very good thing. I'm being a very bad influence, I think. Never, ever ride a bike, a bicycle, or a motorbike without a helmet. Ever. Whoops. And I think in America, at least, it's not illegal to ride a motorcycle without a helmet, and that makes no sense to me. I literally don't understand. Well, I guess it's okay for it to, like, not be legal, but why on earth would you ever want to ride something when you're out and exposed like this and not wear a helmet? Like, they literally save lives. I don't understand why you would want to take those precautions. It's like not wearing a seatbelt, you know? All you have to do is just take 5 seconds to put the helmet on, to buckle your seatbelt, and you are automatically safer. So why not, right? Why not? I don't know why you wouldn't. Yeah. You never know what I'm gonna talk about in these videos. You know why? Because I never know what I'm gonna talk about. Do you think I plan to do a PSA on helmet safety and telling you the story of how I broke my wrist? No, absolutely not. I did not plan on doing that today. That just should tell you how very, very unscripted all my videos are. Even the role plays. At most, I put down talking points, or if there is a script, it's because I had a script, if that makes sense. Like, I needed one. For example, the roleplay that I made and uploaded on New Year's. I don't know if you saw it. I think it's called New Year, New You, and it's really, really cool. I'm gonna revisit that video at some point and do another, because I was really, really proud of the idea. I thought it was really original. Just kind of patting myself on the back right now. But I had to write down some of the things that I'll be talking about in the video as packages that we offer. So as an example of me having to actually write stuff down. One where I was like selling you something. Yeah, whenever I guess I'm selling things in a roleplay, I write stuff down. Other than that, I usually just go in with a very loose plan in mind and improv the whole thing, because that feels more natural to me, even if it can be a bit of a detriment, because sometimes I don't end up saying all the things I'd wanted to say, and sometimes I talk too fast and the whole video ends up being shorter than I planned, than if I had maybe written out more things to say. Sometimes it doesn't always work to my advantage, but overall I think that it helps the flow of the video. The flow is natural. And as someone who used to act a lot, that's important to me. Are these trees graffitiing? What the heck happened? This is weird. That's really weird. Why is there graffiti everywhere? This is so odd. I don't know, this game, man. It's kind of weird. Well, I think I'll drive around a little bit more, but I'm gonna let you enjoy the sounds now. Just the sound, so if you've been listening, maybe do fall asleep. This will be a nice gentle transition. for you to fall asleep. And you go ahead, you fall asleep here. This is great. This is your time. Just make sure you've got autoplay off, okay? I'd hate for you to wake up to maybe a loud ad, or just, for me, if the cadence of something changes very drastically, like that'll wake me up, you know? Say if I go from listening to one creator to another very quickly, and they sound very different, that might kind of scare me awake. So if you plan on falling asleep, turn that autoplay off. If not, if you're going on to other ASMR videos, that's okay, and you won't hurt my feelings. Never. So if that's the case, then I'll wish you well. Have a great rest of your day. But if you're going to sleep here, then night night. Don't let the bed bugs bite, okay? And I'm just gonna be here driving you around a little bit longer in the rain. Alright. Thanks for watching another video of mine. It means a lot to me that you watch my videos. Like, really. It means the world to me. I couldn't do this without you. You all are the reason I make this content, and you make it so worthwhile. You make my day, my year. Just keep being awesome, okay? Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye bye, everybody. Love you.